How I missed my exam because of my wedding. Hmm. How I missed my English paper for that matter because of man. Hey, Chineke, akudo mara ihe. Anyways, guys, today is my 10th anniversary with my husband, okay? So happy anniversary to me and 99 others that happens to be celebrating their anniversary today, 19th of September. By this time, 10 years ago, I missed my English paper, my English exam, just because of man. Hey, Akudo, kedu onye mere gị ihe a? Well, guys, yes, that is the reality of my life. That is just facts. I missed my exam last 10 years ago because of it was my wedding day, okay? My wedding day happens to fall on the day I am taking my exam. And English to be specified, okay? English to be specific. Yeah, let's go for that one. English to be specific. I missed my English paper because of my wedding. Well, I wouldn't blame myself much. Let me say, I don't know if I did the right thing or I was stupid or what. I don't know. In front of me was my wedding and my exam, book. And I had to choose wedding over book. Do you think I did a wise decision? Do you think I made a wise decision? Because although I would blame myself for the aspect of not preparing well, I believe that education goes nowhere. As old as you are, you can still go back to school if you like. But what made me miss my exam was because I did not prepare well. Okay? I did not prepare well. Had even I prepared, at least I have few of my friends that I can simply reach out to and tell them, please, see the situation on ground. I'm having my wedding today, please. Of course, they knew. But had even I prepared ahead of time, at least I would have seen somebody that would have helped me. Because obviously, I failed that paper. Truth be told, I failed that English that year. Not because I did not write it or because I didn't know what to write, but because I failed it. I did not even come. Okay? That's why I failed. So, did you think I made the right decision? Because for me, I was like, since before me, this is book and this is exam, marriage. Which one should I go for? And I was like, if I should go for this English examination, husband fit leave me run and I for no see who go marry me. Maybe by now I would have been single with my bad character. Maybe nobody would have even looked at me for the second time. Or should I go in for man and leave book? Then later I can still come back and finish up my exam. Did you think I did the right decision? For me, yes, I did the right decision, okay? I did the right decisions, okay? So I go in for my marriage because I did my traditional wedding August. So my white wedding happens to fall on the 19th of September, and which my exams were already on. But I never checked the timetable very well to know. At least I would have adjusted the date had even I realized early that my English is to be taken on the 19th. So that one, the mistake has already been done, okay? It has already been done. So I had to choose marriage over my exam. Let me not say over education. Education is good. Education is not a scam. It's never a scam. It has never been a scam. That you had your certificate and it did not favor you because of one thing or the other, maybe you do not have long leg or long connection and all that, does not mean that education is a scam. Not at all. It's not a scam, okay? So that I choose marriage over my exams. Did you think I made the right decisions? Okay, let me know in the comment section if I made the right decision. So after my wedding on the 19th, I went back to school. They were like, why didn't you come to school? Why didn't you come to school? Why didn't you tell us that we are having a wedding? Kanana, nene. I apologized to my rector then. I apologized to him. But who apology help? Of course, I did myself harm. Okay? Little harm. Because I have to, those two things were my future right in front of me. I had to choose wisely. Either to go in for exams and forget man for that time. And maybe had it been I cancelled that exam, maybe I foresee this single. Yeah? I foresee this single. Maybe husband for verse leave me go marry another person. And maybe by now, I foresee they carry certificates, they walk up and down, they find brother who will ask me, are you selling or you are buying? So I had to choose man. Opportunity comes but once. I had to choose man, moon and no verse. I choose marriage over my school. Over my school. I can still go back to school if I want. Of course. If I want, I can still go back to school. If I have the money. Not if I want. Yeah, if I want. And if I have the money, I can still go back to school. But marriage is something that I don't think, had it been I missed the opportunity, I would have been opportune again to meet a wonderful and kind-hearted like my husband, because that man, he is trying. He is really trying. I applaud him. Whoever that sees him, help me to applaud him and say, Akodoma Yoma says, you are really trying. So that was it. I missed my marriage. No, sorry. Scrap that side. I missed my exam because of my marriage. And the beautiful thing about it is I'm blessed with 3 kids. And you know what? Some of my friends were against it too. They were like, now why your ma? Keki ge shapu your school, give one ma akwụkwọ. Jebe loro nwoke. Iman is too young for it. Iman na ime nka, imakwa na ime nka. And some of them are in my DM now asking me things to do to get a good husband. You can imagine. That's why I keep on advising people. As our faces are different, so as our destiny are. Between marriage and school, as a single lady, which one should you go for? Myself, I wouldn't advise you to go for marriage. Either will I advise you to go for school. Do what you know that may work for you. In the aspect of finance, one of the reasons why I did not further much in my educational aspect was because I don't have any sponsor. In your own case, you may have a sponsor, okay? You may have a sponsor, and maybe you may not love that man as much as he does, or you think that you can agree with him that, can you wait for me? Let me just do 1 or 2 courses and come out, then we'll continue. Okay? I am not advising anybody to choose marriage over education or choose education over marriage. I think that I choose the one that worked for me based on my background. So you also choose the one that you think that can work for you based on your own background. Don't do that this person did. Let me follow and do. Akudo shared a testimony on how she chose marriage over book because education no dey grow old. It doesn't go anywhere. You can be 30, 40 and still decide to go back to school. But you cannot be 40, 50 and still have the opportunity of meeting the love of your life that you met 20 years ago. No. Do not do it because I did. Do based on your background, things around you. Look at yourself very well. Look at your background very well. If you have a strong backbone that can say, go this one, even if this one fail you, I got you. Mine, one of the reasons why I went into it was because I don't have anybody that would have or that will or that wish to. I don't know how to just place it. Okay? I don't have mother, I don't have father. So since education is right in front of me, marriage is in front of me, education I can go in for it, then at the long run I'll start lacking funds. And nobody will say, take this one or use this one to support you or this. So I have to just walk into marriage, leaving God that even if I'm in marriage, I can still go back to school whenever I want. That was the reason why I go in for marriage instead of school. Okay? So that is it. In my next video, I'll be sharing with you the benefits or what I have learned so far in missing my exams or missing my education to embrace my wedding. Stay tuned and don't go far. Do have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.